Good morning, beautiful people of the world. Good morning. It is Thursday, Throwback Thursday. Come on with your throwbacks. It's Throwback Thursday, April 24th, 2025. We almost in the month of May. Can you believe it? I'm leaving out kind of late. This cold is kicking my butt. It's breaking up, so I put some hand sanitizer on my hands. I coughed in my hands. But it's starting to break up, so thank God for that. My mother was like, how you get a cold? I said, out there digging up them holes. That's how I got a cold. Digging up them holes. Door, it just come down so slow. Making sure nobody crossing. I try not to blow my horn because it be so early in the morning. It's an elderly couple that live right here in this house. And I be trying not to blow the horn because you don't want to wake people up. So I just come out the alley slow. Anyway, good morning to you and you and you and you. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing swell. I hope you have had a good week thus far. My week has been pretty good, I must say. Thank you, Jesus. Praise the Lord. Because, as you all know, I haven't been out digging any holes. So, thank you, God, for that. Praise God. Amen. I'm happy about that. I told you all that, I don't know if I mentioned it to you all, that there's another project coming up, and more than likely I'm claiming that I'm not gonna be the one that they seeing. Okay, I'm putting that out there in the universe right now. It won't be me. But there is another big project coming up, and it's over here where I live. And if they did put me on a project, it would be ideal for me because, it's at another site. But I don't want to, I ain't for that. I don't want to dig no holes, so I am not putting that out in the universe that that's what I'm going to be doing, because I ain't going to be doing it. I put it out there. It ain't going to be me. It ain't going to be me. It ain't going to be me. The only way it would be beneficial to me is, if, like I said, is if I could come this way and punch out and punch in. Otherwise, it ain't beneficial for me. But I'm just hoping that they keep me what I want on. They said, oh, it's this one not that bad. It's not as many houses. Okay, whatever. I don't care if it's one house. I don't want to dig no doggone holes. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. So once again, it's a lot of drama going on at the place. But it be just, y'all, it just be too much. It just be too much. I have struggled this week getting up. I have, because of this cold. Let's see if I can turn you all this way. There we go. So yeah, I've struggled a bit. It's been hard getting up this week. It really, really has. I have struggled. My lips are so dry. And tomorrow, Friday. I'm so glad. One more day, y'all. One more day. Gonna get my hair done tomorrow. I got paid Tuesday, and y'all won't believe how many bills I have paid. Whew, child. I went to pay the water bill online, and it said I don't owe anything. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I need to call them. I know I paid it April 2nd, and this is just, but I thought it was due again. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go find out. Get around this traffic. They all driving slow down here. Everybody. Oh, Jesus. Everybody driving slow. I'm not saying you gotta fly, but come on, y'all. Y'all can do better. Y'all can do better than this. SCR buses and pace buses. Woo, it takes so long. So long. Person right here. Okay, all right. Oh, anywho, I've been struggling to get up every morning. I've been struggling this week because of this cold, but it is starting to break up. So thank God for that. The other thing I wanted to ask you guys, has anybody went to see the new movie Sinners with Michael B. Jordan? I want to go see it. My girlfriend has seen it twice. She said it's really, really good. And I like Michael B. Jordan. He's so cute. I remember when he was on All My Children. But I want to go see the movie. So I'm going to ask my mom if she and Chris want to go see it Saturday. I'm going to see. But I want to go see that. And let's see, what else? If you've seen it, let me know. What did you think about it? Did you like it? And would you go see it again? Because like I said, my friend, she hadn't seen it twice. So I want to go. I'm gonna try to go see it this weekend. I think it came out last weekend or weekend before, something like that. I'm not a person who really go to the movies. I'm not a person who really look at TV or movies like that. If I have time, I will sit down and watch a movie, but I'm not really a movie person. When I had COVID, I caught up on a lot of stuff. I watched a lot of Netflix and stuff like that because I couldn't go out, and I was sick. So yeah, but I don't really watch a lot of. I watch a lot of shows like Grey's Anatomy. That's my show. 911. I watch that. I watch a lot of TV in the evening, like my shows like that. But I don't watch. I don't go through Netflix and be trying to watch a movie. I have Netflix. I pay. You remember when Netflix was only like $18? It was like $15 a month for 18. It's now up to $21. 21 to 25. I refuse to get Hulu. I refuse to get I had the Disney Channel. I think I let that go. I refuse to get Hulu, even though it's a lot of things on Hulu that I do want to watch. I just don't want to spend that money. I just feel like I'm already paying over $200 in cable, for cable. So, can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Too much. What else did I pay? Oh, I paid that stupid gas bill, not the whole thing. I gotta call them today. I sent them the $87, and that's all I sent. I sent the $87. I'm gonna call them today and ask them what kind of payment arrangement are they gonna come up with. I'm gonna take the lowest amount. It's gonna take me years to pay that off. Well, I can't pay it. So we'll see what happens with that. Call them today. And yeah, I ain't got that kind of money to pay that. Trip, and then I gotta pay to get Christopher's passport renewed. I think it's $100 and some dollars to get. Everything is just skyrocketed high. Everything. Just everything. Like you can't never get ahead. It's one thing after another. One thing after another. But anywho, so I wanted to talk to you all. I don't know if you all heard about this or not, but well, first of all, before I get to him, the man who sent me the explicit picture over on OnlyFans emailed me and apologized. The only problem I had with his apology was he said, feel better. Why do I need to feel better? I feel fine. That was weird. But anyway, he did apologize and said, please forgive me. And he said, I saw your video over there on OnlyFans that you did saying about that, and please forgive me. So I restricted him from sending me any more inbox messages. And I had planned on, it's 36 people over there. I was going to restrict everybody's inbox. So people cannot send me messages. Because you can't do the whole inbox. So I would have to do every account. And I'm thinking about doing that. Because I don't want to get messages from men. I don't even want to get messages asking me why I haven't uploaded. Because they have a choice to leave. They really do. I don't know why they still there, but they are. But maybe they waiting for me to upload. I don't know. I will. I don't know when. I'm still feeling some type of way. And it's, believe me, the money over there is not really generating either. So, not like it was before. I mean, I was really doing good, but it ain't the same. So he apologized, but I don't understand why he said, feel better. I don't feel any kind of way. That's on you. You should be the one that should be embarrassed. You should be the one who feels some type of way. I don't feel anything at all. But anyway, that ties into this next topic that I want to talk about. So I don't know if you all know who Shannon Sharpe is. He was a former NFL football player. He has his own podcast show. He interviews a lot of celebrities. The Cat Williams interview he did, and Cat Williams was talking about all the things that Hollywood does, what they be doing, you know, with sex and having sex with women and underage women and all of that, right? So he really blew up when he really blew up when he did the Cat Williams interview. So he gets a lot of endorsements and all of that, right? So this goes back to me talking about men and not having self-control. So recently, speaking of OnlyFans, he was on a OnlyFans model page. She's a 19-year-old white girl who he subscribed to her channel. And like these men on mine, he inboxes her and starts flirting with her and starts talking with her and all of this and all of that, right? So he sends her, you know, like he wants to hook up. So they hook up. How many times they hooked up, I don't know. But she has recorded him. Why are you stopping? I gotta get over. She has recorded him calling her, leaving her messages, sending her text messages, so forth and so on. Him talking about how he chokes her, how he want to choke her. On and on and on. It's a whole bunch of stuff. So she has recently filed a rape charge against him. And she's suing him for $50 million. That's what she's suing him for. And she claims that, you know, he raped her or whatever. I personally, and I haven't heard everything, but from the little that I've heard, it doesn't sound like to me he raped her. It sounds like to me he, was in some type of sexual relationship with her, you know. Sorry, y'all. I had to get the fuck around him. Driving slow. He act like he don't know where he want to go. I can't see. Got to go. So it sounded like they was in some type of sexual relationship. Something was going on with them, obviously. So she's accused him of this, okay? And she has said that, you know, he did this, he did that, or whatever. Now, you know, some people, when they have sex, they like to choke. They like to choke women. I don't know what that's all about, but whatever. That's your thing. Hey, that's your thing, you know? Who am I to judge? But the whole thing is that what I've said before and what I keep saying is that men never learn. You all never learn. You know, you just never learn. And what I mean by that is you don't think with this head, you think with that one that's in your pants. I mean, just the fact that men are so comfortable sending masturbation videos, penis pictures, it just tells me and it just shows me the perversion and how perverted so many men are. Because how do you feel comfortable doing that? How do you feel comfortable sending that kind of stuff to a woman? I don't get it. I don't think nothing is down here. Damn. All right, I'm gonna have to go park on the other side. This is something I never have to do. But the fact that so many men feel so comfortable with doing this says a lot to me. Oh, I hate parking over here. Somebody come out, I can shoot in here. So again, you know, he I guess paid for sex or whatever he did. I don't know. But it's just so dumb to me. So now, you know, of course he's saying, you know, it ain't like that. And, you know, of course, people are saying, oh, you know, he got money. You know, he don't have to pay for sex. He don't have to rape nobody. Well, I don't believe that he raped her, but I'll say this. He didn't make a smart decision at all. And therefore, you know, now he got to pay the piper, so to speak. I'm just like, when do you learn? When do you learn? I just don't get it. I just don't get it. So now she's suing him for $50 million. I doubt that she will win, but she has all kinds of recordings of them talking and him saying this and him saying that. I'm just like, Lord have mercy. So now, because he's been accused of rape, because you know how these companies do, they've pulled their endorsements. It ain't nothing over there, bro. What happened? Trying to tell my coworker, ain't nothing over there. Nothing. I was hoping that this guy was gonna come out, because he's been going with the crew, but I don't see his car. I don't see him coming out the building, I should say. So yeah, so they've pulled the endorsements. All the endorsements that he was getting, they've pulled them. So that's where we are. And it makes no sense. I was trying to let you know ain't shit over there. I was like, ain't nothing there. And I got here later than I normally get here.
Everybody at work.
Yep. I was like, don't even go over there. Ain't nothing there. I hate parking right here. Yep, everybody came to work today, which is unusual. Oh, I don't know how I put this lipstick on. So they pulled the endorsements from him. He's lost his endorsements, and it's just a sad situation. So hopefully, you know, he can redeem himself and come out of this. Hopefully. But it's just, you know, it just goes back to what I say and what I've said 1,001 times, and I keep saying it. Men don't have self-control. And men like to get on here and say, oh, don't say all men. Most of y'all don't have self-control. And I know you don't have self-control by what you send me. You don't have self-control. You just don't. And that's just the bottom line. You just don't have self-control. And it makes no sense. It just makes no sense. And I have said this 1,000,001 times to men. And they still look at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, that thing between her legs is going to be the thing that destroy you. Because you all don't have self-control. So, of course, I wrote this on Facebook. And, of course, all the men, oh, he ain't got to rape nobody. He ain't got to do this. He ain't got to do that. Okay. True. He didn't have to rape her. I don't believe he raped her. But you are a 60-some-year-old man. Why are you even talking to a 19-year-old who has an OnlyFans channel? You mean to tell me you can't find a woman who is your age to do this with? You old enough to be her father. She's 19. You're 60. Make it make sense. But men always make excuses. Well, she grown. She consented. That's not even the point. That's not even the point. But you all let vaginas control how you move, how you act, how you do this, how you do that. Y'all let that control you. And it's just sad. You know, it's just sad how a lot of men just don't have no self-control. It makes no sense. None. No self-control. So you get what you get. And I just don't feel sorry for men no more. I just don't. I think some men are falsely accused of things, and they definitely are falsely accused. And then some men put themselves in situations to be accused because of greed, because of I want her. I mean, I just don't understand how you feel comfortable sending pictures and videos. I don't get it. I don't get that. I don't get it. I ain't never understood it. It just makes no sense to me. And it's like, you all are okay with that. You know, you okay with it. And I'm like, how? How are you okay with that? But guess y'all don't find nothing wrong with it. So it's weird to me. It's just weird. So now he's going to lose a lot of his endorsements from these companies. Because the Cat Williams interview, like, made him, you know, this made him famous and rich. Well, that's gone. So you rather lose your whole career, everything. You rather lose your livelihood for some cooch. I don't get it. For OnlyFans model. And he's on tape talking about all the things he want to do to her. Why she recorded that, I don't know. And I definitely think she's trying to get something out of him. But men, those of you that have money, you have to be careful. And those of you that don't have money, you have to be careful. But you got to be extra careful when you're a celebrity and when you're rich. I'm just saying. Because these women are scandalous, and they will try to they will set you up. And what I don't get is that it's just like you sit in a nude or a video you masturbating. You all don't know who I know. Your name is right there. Your IP address is right there. I could take that and I could send that to anybody. Some of you all probably got big executive jobs. Why can't you just look at the content, be on the person's platform without trying to have sex with them, without sending a lewd picture to them? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand why you all don't have self-control. Why you cannot control yourselves. Y'all didn't learn from Kobe Bryant. Y'all didn't learn from this one, and that one, and this one, and that one. It's the same story. It's the same story. Over and over and over and over again. And I remember talking to my nephew. And when he was young, and telling him, about women, and about having self-control, and not having all these different women, and being careful about your body. These are things we just don't teach boys. We don't teach boys that. For some reason, we think we don't have to teach boys the same thing we teach girls, and we do. We feel like, let a boy be a boy. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does let a boy be a boy mean? Let y'all be stupid and get yourself caught up in situations? Because that's the dumbest shit I've ever heard. Oh, he a boy. Oh, let him sow his oats. Let him. What? I don't even know why you went in there. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. As if being a boy makes it okay for you to be perverted. As if that means it's okay for you to sleep with women, various women. As if it's okay for you to have multiple women that you got babies by. As if it's okay because you're a boy. And it's this whole stupid thing. Like I was talking to my foreman. He was saying how, like it's a double standard. Like with his daughter, you know, he's real protective of her. But with his son, you know, oh, well, you know. And I said, so you telling him to go and do your son to be, you know, frivolous and everything. I said, but he doing that with somebody else's daughter. The same way you want to protect your daughter. He out here doing this with somebody's daughter that they want to have protected. You telling him, oh yeah, go out there and get as much coochie as you can, you know. But your daughter got one. But you want to save her. But you want your son to be out here. Just you know, man, yeah, you know, get enough, you know, get enough notches on your belt. You know, get as many notches on your belt, you know. Because that's what he said. He said, yeah, with my son, you know, I don't really worry about that with him. But with her, you know. So it's okay to protect your daughter. But it's not okay for other girls to be protected. That's just how dumb that sounds. That's just how dumb that sounds. Oh, he in the truck with them. That's why he didn't leave. That sounds dumb as hell. And this is why boys don't learn self-control. This is why boys don't have self-control. This is why boys are out here just laying with every woman, being disrespectful, calling women bitches and hoes and thoughts and talking to them any kind of way, because we don't teach our boys about self-control. We don't teach our boys that stop, you ain't gotta lay with everything. Do you all realize that so many men have HIV? So many men have AIDS? So many men have so many STDs, and they just out here just spreading it around, giving it out. So, you know, this whole thing about, you know, let a boy be a boy is some bullshit. Because letting your boys be boys is killing them. It's getting them in jail. It's setting them up. Because they ain't thinking. They're not thinking. They're not getting to know this person. They don't know what this girl or this woman is about. Because because you have implanted this seed. Oh, you are a boy, or you are a man, and this is okay for you to be sexually explicit with whomever you want to be with. This is why men send dick pics and masturbation videos to women that they don't even know. Because somewhere along the way, somebody has said to boys, when they're little, you know, you a boy. You supposed to be this. You supposed to be that. You're not supposed to cry. You're not supposed to show any feelings. You're not supposed to have any emotions. So what happens? They grow up and they're mean as hell. They're verbally and physically abusive to women. They have no problem arguing with a woman, calling the woman out her name, calling the woman a bitch, telling the woman, you know, yeah, you ain't shit, suck my dick, all of that. Because what we are teaching our boys is to be irresponsible, to do what you want to do because you got a penis. We ain't teaching them shit. That's why men can't be good boyfriends. They can't be good husbands. They can't be good citizens. None of that. Because the world has implanted this bullshit in a boy at a young age. You a boy. Man up. And most of these people that be talking about man up, they ain't shit. We don't, other men don't talk about other men who are deadbeats. Instead, they stand there and they fist bump and they laugh and, oh man, well, hey, I mean, man, fuck that hoe. She already got 3 kids and now she trying to act like you the baby daddy and this and that and the other. And then we use excuses of, like the singer Sexy Red. Well, Glorilla and Sexy Red and all of them and what's her name? Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. I mean, look at the type of music they put out. What does that got to do with you? And men just continue to be caught up in sex scandals and sex scandals and sex scandals because of what has been taught and what has been implanted. If a man cheat on you, girl, well, that's just how men are. That's a man for you. Well, he just being a man. How's that being a man? How's that being a man? How's that being a man? A man can marry you and he can go out and get another woman pregnant. Well, he just being a man. Okay. It's interesting to me. It's just real interesting. It's just interesting. Well, he just being a man. Okay. And it's really, really sad how, how we have allowed society to trick us into this whole notion that if you are a man, it's okay for you to be this way. It's pretty sad. It's sad. It's sad. But anyway, I'm gonna let you all go because I've gone over my time, and as I always do. But I just want to leave you all with this for the men that's here on my channel. The only way that this crap can stop is it starts with you. If you have young boys in your life, young men in your life that you are around, you need to tell them about all of these traps that women try to trap them. You need to stop telling them to be so free with their bodies just because they got a penis. You need to be careful. And you need to make sure that you are letting them know that it is not okay to to be so loose with your body because you are a man. You don't get a pass because you're a man. You just don't. But anyway, y'all, I'm gonna let y'all go. I was hoping he was gonna move. He just sitting here. Oh, how I hate parking over here, but it's okay. I'll come and move my car. I'll come and move my car later. So you all have a great day. If you have any throwback memories, write them in the comment section. I like to read them. But you all have a good day, a blessed day. Stay safe. And we'll be on here tomorrow doing it all over again. Okay? All right. Peace and blessings. Okay, bye.